The 2010 FIL World Championships here in Manchester have been marked as much by the absence of one nation as it has the presence of 29 others. The Iroquois Nationals on Sunday officially withdrew from the World Games following a week-long face-off with the US and British governments over their Confederacy-issued passports. Six Nations players have traveled on Iroquois passports for decades. They say it validates them as members of a sovereign nation. But the British consulate would not allow them out of New York as their passports do not meet post-9/11 security standards. Mark Burnham was the Iroquois team captain in 5 previous World Championships.
You work 4 years to get to this point, and then all that work's for nothing. And you know, it's unfortunate that politics was involved in something that should be the farthest thing from a game.
Burnham is part of the Iroquois contingent that arrived in Manchester before the players' passport holdup, along with assistant coach Bob Leary.
You know, it's a whole lot of emotions being here. I mean, you're happy because of all the you know, different people who treat us so well and stop us and ask us and are genuinely concerned. From the guys who are going to their first tournament to the guys who, you don't know, this might have been their last, it's tough thinking of them.
That the Creators Game goes on without its founding people has left people here at a loss.
I just feel bad for the guys that have given up so much time and sacrificed themselves and made it out to, I'm sure, a ton of practices and training camps just like ourselves, to be, you know, in the right frame of mind and the right shape to come over to the World Championships and compete, and I feel bad for them.
I feel terrible for the Iroquois because I know how hard they work to get that independent status, and you know, it's just another black eye in the history of how they've been denied opportunities. And in the 21st century, you wouldn't expect something like this to continue to happen. You know, I hope they come back again. It's their game. We're playing their game, and our politics denied them from participating in their game. It was just terrible.
Where one door closes, however, another opens. Jack Cayley was in the middle of a shower the night before the games when opportunity knocked. The FIL wanted to bump Germany, a lacrosse nation on the rise, to the top flight in place of the Iroquois. He posed the question to his players.
You could hear by their roar, okay, that it was a yes, an overwhelming yes, and it's the experience of a lifetime.
Young German players like 18-year-old goalkeeper Philipp Maas are now up against the likes of Paul Rabel and other U.S. national team stars. Team USA defeated Germany on Sunday 22-4, but the excited Germans were no worse for the wear.
It was really exciting to play them, but yeah, we know that we have like no chance to win like the big teams, but it's a great experience. We are the first German team to play America and Canada. Yeah, and it's really great.
The Iroquois Nationals here in Manchester also hope their loss can be another Indigenous people's gain. Shane Reed was living and teaching in Peru when he noticed natives' enthusiasm for a new game.
Is it a butterfly net? Is it a fishing? So we explained what it was, how to throw around, and instantly these guys were fighting over who could play with a stick, and so we thought it would be a good idea basically to try to promote lacrosse.
Reed was peddling his new Lax Peru wares here in hopes of raising funds to start a team in Peru. In a traditional ceremony, the Iroquois delegation donated exclusive team apparel to be raffled off for such grassroots efforts to spread their game.
Said they'd love to help out in any way they can, create some good karma for back home and their guys, and he obviously donated the stuff for a raffle.
We had started to figure out that it didn't look like we were going to be able to compete, you know, for a gold medal in the tournament, and we knew it was about time that the boys were going to start heading home. So that was a night of, you know, of despair for the three of us that are here representing. You know, I woke up in the morning and I just was tired of feeling sorry for myself about it, and I'm really proud to be on the staff, and it's a blessing, you know, because I'm not Haudenosaunee, and so it's a tremendous honor and responsibility to represent Oran Lions and all the great players we have and everything. So we just want to do something good, make good happen out of the sadness. We wanted to grow something better and make the game better. And
it's a creator's game, you know, and it's a friendly game, and we try to, you know, instill that in the people, and make it part of our culture as well as somebody else's, and try to spread the game to all nations.
This year's Iroquois lacrosse team was believed to be the strongest in program history.
You know, we've seen our competition, and you know, we would have been one of the stronger sides here and one of the stronger sides we've ever had. But you know, we'll be stronger for this at the end somehow. I don't know exactly how it is now, but we're going to be a stronger group by the time we play next.
How good would the Iroquois have been?
Nobody knows. I mean, ask the people that kept us from being here, and maybe they have the answers.